let's head to Egypt now, where the government is planning to raise electricity prices. It's part of a 5-year plan to reduce energy subsidies, which consume nearly 20% of state expenditure. Meanwhile, the low international oil price has eased the burden on the state budget. Egypt, of course, is an importer of oil and subsidizes energy to consumers and producers. The modifications of the exchange rate changes to the price of gas imports and the high price of equipment needed for energy consumption are some of the factors that have led to the decision to withdraw the subsidies. Well, joining me from Cairo is Yasser Hakim with some insight into this. Yasser, as always, welcome to the show. Now, how far has the government's strategy to gradually reduce electricity subsidies gone? And of course, has it significantly relieved the government so far?
Yes, it's been aggressive policy by the government in the last couple of years. After around 12 years that prices did not change at all. And the government's subsidizing while it's cash strapped. Now, in the last 2 years, the reduction in the subsidies on electricity and energy has dropped by at least 43%, from around $6.1 billion to $3.9 billion this year. And the government is hoping it can go down to 20 billion, around 2 billion, sorry, 3.9 to 2 billion. That's around 20 billion Egyptian pounds. So we're talking nearly 50% in the next couple of years. The plan was to go down from to reach zero subsidies from 2014 to 2019. And the government says that like you said, that the oil prices going down in the last year has helped much in this plan. And it hopes it continues on the same, especially for the producers, not just for the consumers.
Well, Yasser, how has it impacted the people of Egypt, who of course are also contending with the removal of subsidies in other areas, such as bread subsidies and fuel subsidies? How is it impacting Egypt's people?
Yes, the Egyptian population is obviously suffering from an acute economic recession since the 2011 uprising and 2013 uprising, 2 uprisings in a few years. And this has hit the economy hard and hit the Egyptian people. And they have been complaining especially about the subsidy issue. And just this week, the government, the Prime Minister says that he's discussing with the Minister of Electricity to restructure this whole reduction of electricity prices, subsidies, so that the increase in prices that's expected soon does not affect the whole population. So they're now talking about maybe the 5-year plan that we just mentioned from 2014 to 2019 might be extended to 7 to 10 years instead of 5-year plan to reduce the subsidies completely. So it could be until 7 to 10 years, as well as the restructuring of the reduction. Instead of a reduction of all the prices of electricity, it will only reduce according to consumption. The more that you consume, the higher price you pay. So this will affect around the richest 20% of the population rather than the whole mass of poor people in the population. And this way, maybe less people will be affected by the reduction in subsidies.
Right. Well, many thanks, Yasser, for those insights. Yasser Hakim joining us in Cairo there.